rhyme ruler, the mind of the master, the prime poet designed for disaster, a crime candidate, the light heavyweight.
I'm Corie, and I'm a writer. I live in Portland, Oregon, and I'm 27 years old.
Hey, my name's Andy. I'm 28 years old, I'm a fish biologist, and I like to run outdoors.
I'm a certified Mac, but I'm sure you ain't heard of that. Slim Thug and them hoes, they been loving the flow. They been hunting for men like in Vogue. And I'm in season, the season vet. I don't need respect, all I need's to check. Might check.
Why trail running?
Because it gets me outside.
Because I'm too slow to be competitive on roads.
Too bored running on a treadmill.
And also I don't feel like I'm ever gonna get hit by a vehicle when I'm running on trail, which is pretty great.
Feeling wind on my face and running over dirt and feeling moss.
The greenest treetops up.
Live this way, morning, night, and day. Maybe you
this thing's fiendish, the fiends will fly. I'm a genius, my genes are shot.
I think we match each other's intensity level pretty good. When I get psyched about something and want to do something, then Corie is usually on board to do it.
99% of the time.
And vice versa.
I trust him like implicitly above anyone else. I think training together has definitely been like, it in some ways has been a really positive thing for our relationship.
Just kind of like you get to see the core of the person when you're really in the thick of it together. And I think the impact that has on the relationship is you just understand the other person that much better. You get to see a side of them that you really wouldn't ever see in day-to-day life. You know, date night, you don't get that same kind of thing. You don't see a person totally stripped down to their core, like, you know, crying on the side of the trail. Like, it doesn't happen.
I've never done that. I started running ultras because it seemed hard. It seemed like kind of the next logical step in running, and because there's really good snacks.
I started running ultras kind of by accident, honestly. Just from doing big link-ups in the mountains or running in between 2 points of interest.
Matter of fact, we ain't never had that, so I'm gonna be what we need and now I'ma lead the town till we keep the ground. Still a king guillotine when it's time to rain. My gestures pressure when I'm applying the pain. My mind frame is blank, so no thanks until you place money up inside of the bank.
live this way.
The best part is having someone that understands you, that knows you, and that you're just comfortable with.
Seeing that other person like make progress in their training is really, really awesome. Awesome to see and like be a part of and like be there to celebrate those successes and see them cross the finish line in a certain race and you just be there.
Oh, your breath is garlicky.
The other really, really awesome part. I get a couple of things out of running. We've made a lot of really good friends running. You really rely on your running partner, your training group, and that's a really cool feel. That like community vibe is really, really awesome.
I get a couple different things out of running. I get sweaty. I get indigestion. I think for me the biggest thing would be like I get to reconnect with my body in a way that feels natural, that feels native, that feels kind of wild. I think the connection to my body, but then also the connection to the world around me is what I get out of running. The worst part of training with your partner is when they become too hard on themselves and they beat themselves up for things that they shouldn't. You know, like when a person's injured or when they're struggling with, you know, whatever it could be, just like bad conditions or emotions or whatever else, and there's a real legitimate reason for why they didn't perform the way that they wanted to perform it, and like try to encourage them because you want to see them do their best.
I don't like training with my partner because I don't like it when he beats me. I started running many years before Andy started running. When we first started dating, I would be like, we both worked downtown. Like, hey, like, do you want to come for a run on the waterfront? Like, it'd be so nice and just do like a few miles. And I remember having to slow down. And now, the last 4 races, he has schooled my ass. Like, not even not even close. Like, it's really great seeing your partner succeed, but it also sucks when it's like the student has surpassed the master and outside of the master.
The hardest part of training for me is probably trying to find the balance between
Not going too hard out of the gate.
having so many very different interests. And
I have a proclivity to do too much too soon
here's this thing that I really, really love to do, and it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of energy. And
because I just get too psyched and I want to be running 50-mile weeks right off the bat, and I can't do that because that's how I get injured.
damn it, no, the real answer, I remember this, is that I hate doing PT.
And during that injured time, I was not running at all. And I remember actually feeling like I wanted to go running when I couldn't. And having that feeling of missing it kind of made me feel like, okay, maybe now I've reached it, like now I'm a runner.
And I remember finishing the race and being so pumped and just being like, oh my god, I can't believe I finished that. Like, just puking my guts out for like 6 hours. I was so sick. The crazy thing was is I remember the next day being like, oh my god, like that was so awesome. Like, that race was so much fun. It was such a great experience. And I think that was when the addiction started. I think that was when I started to identify and call myself a runner.